Hi, I'm Lisa Kors of Kors Core Fitness, and this is week 5 at Home with Lisa at her kitchen. This is my kitchen, tiny little kitchen. We are making raw food or really healthy food. Last week was week 4 and you saw raw food. You actually saw the mushroom with the guacamole mix on top. Today we're going to take a recipe from 50 Shades of Kale, so we'll call this 50 Shades of Kale salad. You're going to need several things to start with. First of all, heat up your skillet on medium. And in your skillet, you're going to put some olive oil, crushed red pepper, and about 2 cloves of garlic chopped up. So let's go ahead and do that. Now it's going to get this a little warm. You're going to hear a lot of crackling when the kale goes in. Alright, I start just sprinkling just a little bit, and I have this cracked red pepper handy. I'm going to grab some of the garlic. We're going to throw the garlic in a while. Alright, we're going to go back over here. Now, the other ingredients you're going to need is cooked quinoa. This is 1 cup, which is half a box. So cooked quinoa, a can of organic garbanzo beans, and your kale, of course. You have to devein the kale. So take this off and just peel it into small pieces. Have it ready ahead. And the best part, if you can have cheese, is the feta. Alright, so everything's sizzling up. Get my spatula here. The first thing I'm going to add is my quinoa. You're going to do this and you're going to say, I don't know how much quinoa to use. Well, probably 3/4 of it. So let's take it over here. Oh, lots of loud sizzle in here. And yes, it's a medium heat. I throw a little bit in there. There we go. Now we're going to head to the garbanzo beans. Let's throw that whole can in there. I keep adding olive oil to make sure it stays moist. And that's when we start adding a little bit more of those red pepper flakes. Now, if you don't like hot food, do not add fresh cracked red pepper. Alright, so we are stirring that up on medium. I'm going to let that sit for a couple minutes till it's hot. The next ingredient is the kale. I have about this much kale, but again, you may have a bigger skillet. It's up to you. This is going to wilt down, so I'm going to throw this right on top. You're just going to stir it and sift it right through. This goes pretty quick. I mean, I don't think I do this more than 5 minutes. It is the yummiest, tastiest, I call it a salad, but some of you, you could actually add chicken to it, tofu, anything you would like. And it's still pretty moist. You could even put vegetable broth in here. Again, you got the garlic, the crushed red pepper. We're going to let that sit a little bit, maybe 2 minutes. Again, the max you're doing this is 5 minutes. So let's go over and let's get a big dish. Again, remember, I live in an apartment. I don't have anything fancy. So I am going to grab a big old plate. So those of you in college, you can do this. We're going to get ready to put this feta cheese on top. Alright, let's bring it back. Look at that, 5 minutes max. I'm just going to put it on the plate or in your fancy dish. Look at that. And I'm not going to even put all that in there because I do not want to. I guess we could. We'll leave it there for a minute. I just want you to see how beautiful this looks, because here comes the feta. And what you can do is mix the feta into, oh yeah, look at that. It's going to melt. Oh yeah. Such a tasty treat. Add meat if you want. And that's week 5, 50 Shades of Kale.